Welcome to Zodiac Attraction. This is your reading for today, May 7th, 2026, Leo. Something beautiful is ready to expand in your world, and the universe is quietly clearing the path. There's a conversation in love that could shift everything, a professional breakthrough waiting to reward your patience, and a hidden blessing disguised as an ordinary moment. Stay with this energy. It has something real to say. Today carries the unmistakable pulse of growth, but not the kind that demands new beginnings. The cosmos is asking you to elevate what you already hold, the relationships, projects, and joys that have been waiting for your full attention. There's a reflective quality to this day, a natural pause where you survey your life with honest eyes. What feeds you, what drains you, what deserves more room to breathe. The answers come easily now, and with them comes a surge of optimism that lifts your entire frequency. You're not chasing happiness today, you're magnifying it. There's also a quiet call to finish what you've started. Loose ends have been whispering for closure, and ignoring them has cost you more peace than you realize. Today, the universe cooperates with focus. One completed task leads to another, and each resolution dissolves a layer of background anxiety you may not have named. The satisfaction of crossing that threshold, of truly being done, opens a harmony you haven't felt in weeks. Let the old cycle complete itself. The new one arrives effortlessly once you do.
Matters of the heart, clarity arrives like cool water. You've been through a season of giving too much for too little, of dimming your own light to keep someone comfortable. That version of you is receding. Today you see the dynamic for what it was, without cruelty toward yourself and without bitterness toward them. The shift is internal. Your attention is migrating back to your own worth, your own path, your own thriving. And here's the subtle magic. As you turn toward your professional world with renewed fire, as good news about money or career begins to land, someone is watching. Someone who once took your presence for granted is now studying your absence, noticing the space where you used to wait. A message may arrive, words you've wanted, perhaps even an offer to deepen the connection. Receive it with the calm you've earned. You are no longer the person who melted at the first sign of affection. You've built something steadier, and today tests whether they can meet you there. If you're unattached, the energy is equally alive. A new presence is preparing to enter through the most ordinary door, a familiar cafe, a daily routine, a place you already belong. This person carries balance like a gift, speaking with patience and precision, and though your heart may hesitate at first, their consistency will win you slowly, surely. The day closes with a feeling of rightful placement. The seeds you planted in quieter times are finding water, finding light, finding you ready to tend them. Let the fresh energy wash through. A walk by water, a salt bath, any small ritual that reminds your body it is safe to release what it has carried. You are not rebuilding from damage, you are expanding from strength. Step forward with the quiet confidence of someone who finally knows their own worth. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Leo. Today, the cosmos is handing you the spotlight you were born for, and someone in your orbit is finally ready to admit they've been watching you glow from the shadows. The fire within you isn't just warmth, it's a beacon, and the cards are here to show you what happens when courage meets destiny. Card 1, the Ace of Wands. This card ignites your creative furnace. As a Leo, you don't just start projects, you launch them like solar flares. The Ace of Wands signals a bold new beginning, likely tied to a passion you've been quietly nurturing. Someone admires the spark in you more than you realize, but they're still working up the nerve to step into your light. Don't dim it for anyone. Card 2, the Star.
Your natural radiance is your superpower, and the star confirms that your angels, call them ancestors, guides, or simply your own intuition, are aligning to heal old wounds. You've been fighting battles, perhaps in love or at work, where you felt unseen. This card promises that your resilience is being rewarded. Keep shining. The universe is polishing your crown. Card 3, the Fool. Leo, it's time to leap. The Fool invites you to release the heavy armor of overthinking and embrace the wild, beautiful unknown. Someone near you is shedding their own fear of rejection, preparing to meet you with vulnerability. Whether it's a romantic confession or a professional collaboration, the energy demands spontaneity over perfection. Trust your roar. Card 4, the Sun. Your ruling card and your ruling planet. The Sun exposes the truth. Attempts to eclipse your joy have failed. A person who once hesitated is now mesmerized by your authenticity. They see how you lift others, how rooms change when you enter. This isn't vanity, it's validation. Your happiness is magnetic, and it's drawing exactly what you deserve toward you. Card 5, the 10 of Pentacles. Long-term abundance arrives not despite your changes, but because of them. The 10 of Pentacles reveals that the risks you're about to take, perhaps a career pivot, a public platform, or an unexpected journey, will ripple into lasting security. Someone who once feared your rejection now sees you as the cornerstone of their future. Legacy isn't built by playing small. Today's reading centers on the tension between being seen and being safe. You've spent too long wondering if your light intimidates others. The cards confirm it does, but that intimidation is slowly transforming into awe. A blocked heart is unblocking. A silent admirer is preparing to speak. Your job isn't to wait, it's to keep burning so brightly that they have no choice but to find their way to you. The stage is yours, Leo. Take it. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first, remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. A quiet but unmistakable shift is moving through your financial landscape today, Leo. Where you once felt blocked by circumstance or the weight of other people's expectations, a door is now cracking open. An unexpected opportunity may arrive through a conversation you didn't think mattered, or a project you nearly abandoned. The energy favors those who act with quiet confidence rather than loud desperation. Trust that your natural magnetism is doing more work than any spreadsheet ever could. Your mindset around abundance is being recalibrated. You are learning, perhaps for the first time in a while, that worthiness is not something you earn through struggle. The cards suggest a release of old guilt tied to wanting more, to deserving comfort, to saying yes to prosperity, without apology. There is a difference between greed and growth, and today you walk that line with grace. If an investment or financial decision has been hovering at the edge of your awareness, the timing is ripening. Still, caution whispers beneath the excitement. Not every shiny offer carries real gold. One opportunity may dazzle you with speed or urgency, but your gut will know if it asks you to compromise your integrity. Pause before signing, pause before spending on impulse, and let your inner fire warm the decision rather than burn it. Luck today is patient. It rewards the Leo who trusts their own pace. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for May 7th are 52, 8, 29, 59, 25, 40. Daily love. Someone is carrying a secret admiration that has grown too heavy to hold in silence much longer. You may sense it already, a glance that lingers, a message drafted and deleted, a presence that seems to orbit you without landing. Today, the emotional atmosphere softens just enough for vulnerability to feel possible. If you are single, this is not the day to retreat into your shell. Your warmth is the invitation someone has been waiting for.
For those already entwined, communication deepens in the spaces between words. A partner may finally broach a topic they have feared would unravel everything, only to discover that your response is softer than they imagined. The courage to speak truth is mirrored by the courage to receive it without armor. Let your pride step aside for a moment. Pride protects, but it also isolates. And today, isolation is the only real enemy. The heart is asking you to live more freely, with fewer rehearsals and less performance. Love does not need to be strategized or timed perfectly. If you have been waiting for a sign to express what you feel or to forgive what has wounded you, consider this it. The emotional risk you take today will not return empty. Someone sees your light and is no longer content to watch from the shadows. At work, professional momentum is building, but it is not the frantic, scattered energy of past cycles. This is a focused burn, a single flame directed at something that actually matters to you. A project or idea that once seemed like a distant fantasy is now demanding your attention in concrete ways. The cards suggest you are being seen by people who matter, even if no one has said so out loud yet. Your output today carries more weight than you realize. Collaboration arrives with an unexpected face. Someone you may have underestimated or someone outside your usual circle offers a perspective that unlocks a problem you have been circling. Do not let ego blind you to useful voices. Leadership, for you right now, looks less like commanding the room and more like knowing which voices to amplify. The best ideas today are born in dialogue, not solitude. Tension may surface around a decision that feels like a gamble. The familiar path offers safety but stagnation. The unfamiliar one promises growth with no guarantees. The cards lean toward the leap, but only if your feet are already warm from preparation. You are not being asked to jump blindly, only to stop waiting for perfect conditions. The breakthrough you want lives on the other side of that hesitation. Health. Your body is speaking in sensations rather than symptoms today, and the message is one of accumulated exhaustion finally finding release. Physical vitality returns not through force, but through surrender. If you have been pushing through fatigue with caffeine and willpower, the cards suggest a softer approach. A walk in open air, an early night, a meal eaten slowly rather than at your desk. These small rebellions against hustle culture are what restore you now. Mental clarity arrives when you stop trying to solve everything at once. Your mind has been a theater of looping conversations, imagined confrontations, and plans that refuse to settle. Today offers a rare pause in that noise. Meditation, journaling, or even a long shower without your phone can create the space where real insight lands. You do not need to earn rest. Rest is the soil where your next idea germinates. Emotional wellness is tied to expression. Holding back what you feel, whether affection or frustration, creates a tightness that lives in the shoulders, the jaw, the breath. The cards encourage a physical release that mirrors an emotional one. Stretch, move, shout into an empty car if you need to. Your health today is holistic, and the heart is not separate from the body. Treat them as one system, and both will thank you. Family and friends. Home is not just a place today. It is a feeling you're being asked to recreate. Family dynamics may carry the residue of old patterns, conversations that repeat like a song you never chose. Someone in your circle is ready to break that loop, and your response will either welcome the change or reinforce the old rhythm. The warmth you offer now is generational medicine, even if no one names it as such. A relative or chosen family member may reach out with a need they have been too proud to voice before. The request might be small, but the vulnerability behind it is enormous. How you receive them matters more than what you actually do. Presence without judgment is the gift they are seeking, and it costs you nothing to give it. These threads of connection, when strengthened, become the net that holds you in harder seasons.
There is also a call to examine what you have inherited, not materially, but energetically. Patterns of silence, of overgiving, of waiting for permission to be happy. Today is a day to notice them, without blame, and perhaps to choose differently in one small interaction. The family you are building, whether by blood or by choice, deserves the version of you that is no longer performing old scripts. Compatibility. Aries matches your fire today with a complementary intensity rather than competition. Their directness cuts through the hesitation that has been slowing you down, and together you create momentum that neither of you could sustain alone. Where you bring warmth and vision, they bring ignition and action. This pairing works best on shared projects or spontaneous adventures where both signs can lead without stepping on each other. Libra offers the balance your extremes have been craving. Their natural diplomacy soothes the edges of any conflict you are navigating, and their aesthetic sensibility aligns with your desire for beauty in all things. Today, a Libra friend or partner helps you see a situation from angles your pride had obscured. The attraction between these signs is ancient and well documented, but today it functions most powerfully as mutual refinement. Scorpio draws out a depth you often keep guarded. Their emotional intensity meets your dramatic flair in a way that feels theatrical but true. Where others might find Scorpio's intensity overwhelming, you recognize a kindred spirit who understands that passion is not performance. Together today, you can explore territories of feeling that lighter connections skim over. The compatibility is not always easy, but it is never boring, and right now, that is exactly what you need. Your lucky color today: gold. Not the brassy, loud gold of celebration, but the deep, burnished gold of ancient coins and late afternoon light. This color resonates with today's energy because it captures the essence of earned radiance, the kind that comes from surviving darkness rather than avoiding it. The phrase of the day: the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.